it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of C14 Dating. So we are going to go and stay with Chantal and Joan again. I can't wait. After I put my dishes away, I trooped to the bedroom to grab my gym clothes. Now that I was familiar with Liège, I thought of going for a jog around the city square. Chantal was away for family errands, and Joan was occupied with her music practice. She sat on her bed with her music stand in front of her. Her fingers fluttered over the flute, but she paused when she saw me. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Why so early? Why? With Chantal not around, she felt vulnerable, and I saw her eyes darting for a translation. Why do you practice music this early? I pointed to the clock and then mimicked someone yawning and stretching like they just woke up. After that, I positioned my hands similar to hers holding the flute. She giggled at my performance, then carefully selected her words. Owner's gone. I can practice early. Right, this building isn't soundproof. It must be hard to practice when everyone lives so close together. You leaving? Actually, I sat down on the bed and brushed my hair behind my ears. I'd like to listen. You play very well. She blushed heavily, closing her knees together as she rested her flute on her lap. Thank you. I want to teach music. Did my presence make her that nervous? Maybe she'll feel better if I asked to try out the flute. Close your eyes and listen. Close your eyes and listen. I scooted on the bed until my back touched the wall. After raising my arms behind my head, I closed my eyes. Go ahead, I won't stare. Okay. It took a few moments, but she resumed playing. At first it was a simple warm-up, with notes going up and down smoothly. After a pause, a vaguely familiar classic-sounding tune played. It was jumpy and fast, but each note was crisp. The music resonated beautifully in the tiny room. A sudden bang downstairs caused me to open my eyes, and Joan jumped in her seat. Owner's back. We exchanged a chuckle, and she neatly put her flute away in its case, her face guilt-ridden. Even if the concert was cut short, it was lovely, Joan. You play very well. Bravo. I clapped to show I enjoyed her performance. Thank you. I haven't played the flute in a very long time. I wonder if I could still do it. It was very awkward learning. Do you guys play any musical instruments? Let me know down below. It's always interesting to find out what you guys can do. Alright, it's gonna be Lab Week this week. Whoops. And we'll browse the internet, because why not? Game, dance, explore the town. Lab, socialize, same thing, cave, socialize. Lab, volunteer, socialize, internet, game, dance, town. Okay. We are amazing in empathy. Is that what socialize does? Is that what that brings up? I'm not sure. Ew, my stress isn't that great either. Oh well. And my journal's 20 out of 46. Okay. Yay. I like doing the cave stuff more than I like doing this one. No, that would be bad. Craft sticks, we'll leave it. Oh, yeah. 13, not bad. 20, so 15. Maybe the craft sticks. Perfect. 16, craft sticks again, we'll do that. 17, not bad. You did an amazing job. Dating methods. Older, youngest, oldest. What is this anyway? It's like a rock, but crusty and reddish? I held up the odd, conglomerated mess, which felt like a clump of brittle sticks poking out of a mud mass.
That's vomit, regurgitated from a bigger animal. I bet if you break it apart, you'll find a cluster of rodent bones inside. Ugh.
Please tell me I don't have to wash it. I don't want it to get all moist again. He chuckled as he returned to scrubbing a fine tooth with a toothbrush.
Oh god, he didn't say no though. Nah, you can leave it as it is. One of the team members will dissect it later.
I should stop picking all of the bags with the most interesting looking stuff.
You can be like me and pick the smallest ones. At least I feel like I'm making progress when I can go through multiple reports in one day.
The table vibrated and DeAndre snatched his phone as Hendrik looked in disapproval. After DeAndre tapped the screen a few times, his face fell. He read something, then stuffed the phone into his pocket to hide it. Something up?
Just training schedules. Bad enough I have to miss most of them until I finish this elective. What do you train in? I was surprised when you decided to repeat archaeology instead of signing up for a different course in the fall. Rugby. I play for Perona RC.
There was a beat before Hendrik shot up, the chair screeching back from sheer force.
What? You play in the league? That's cool. If I remember correctly, you guys performed pretty well in the final game.
Wait. You're a professional athlete?
I've only been on the roster for a year. That's why I vowed to work hard this season. If you ever want game tickets, you know who to ask. Now I see why you retook the elective. Right. Once I get my required credits and graduate, I'll move to Perona. I'll be able to focus on my training better and regain my independence. Living in New Zealand drained me financially, and I miss having my own place. Though it's possible my brother might join if he doesn't mind the commute to university.
You still plan to return, right? Talk about moving out. You still plan to return. You plan to go back to New Zealand someday, right?
I hope so. I actually want to travel during the off-season. You know, backpack across New Zealand since I haven't seen it all. Maybe go to Australia after.
Australia? I'd love to go there for maritime archaeology. There's a lot of shipwreck sites. Aside from that, what else is there in Australia?
I admit, I wouldn't mind going there to see Ayers Rock.
That famous landmark, right? Is there something special about it? DeAndre and I shared a knowing glance, and we braced ourselves for Hendrik's reply. He leaned in excitedly.
He looks so cute. He's all like evil. Ayers Rock, or Uluru, is an Inselberg that was upthrusted during the Peterman orogeny 550 million years ago. Ayers Rock is actually the protruding tip of a nearly vertical slab of...
Chantal shrunk back from his spiel, and DeAndre groaned, cutting off Hendrik's explanation.
That sounds dirty. That's geology for you. Never mind.
The main door swung open and Rosemary stepped out. Hen, reminding you that the group tour will arrive in about 30 minutes. They're on their way now.
Already? Thanks, Rose. Melissa, I'm going to be ordering everyone to clean up and then head to the cave. We won't be able to get any work done with 20-something kids around. Feel free to pretend to dig if you'd like. It's all for the kids.
Hendrik stood up and started the announcement in French. I returned the half-cleaned bones to the tin foil and began washing off the tools. I trekked up to the cave and hastily grabbed supplies as I made my way down to my usual square. Kyler was nowhere to be seen, and I figured Hendrik had already summoned him up to help with the tour. I started my digging, albeit at a relaxed pace, until I could hear footsteps and the clatter of voices entering the cave. Hendrik led a middle-aged teacher and roughly 20 elementary students onto the catwalk, forming a long line. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.